Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Fair use act, fair use act.
This generation get very, very disrespectful when it comes to, that era. And they always say, like, oh, well, Wilt Chamberlain, even if he did put up 100, it was against plumbers.
But please, the plumbers. Are you kidding me? They had so many great centers back in those. They hardly have centers. The guys that are centers now, they're not centers. I mean, they play on the wing. They're all wanting to shoot three-point shots. I mean, they don't block shots. They don't protect the rim. It's a different game. People don't understand. I've had many people say, well, Rick, you guys wouldn't be able to play with these guys today. I said, okay, what drugs are you on? Okay, because you got a problem. Because if you really understood the game and you really knew what the difference was between when we played and the guys playing here, we had nothing to help us. I didn't have an agility coach. I didn't have a dietitian. I didn't travel on charter planes so that we could get a good night's sleep and get to the next city and have a nice day. We drove ourselves around in rental cars. I mean, we had $8 a day per diem. These guys get chartered food on their planes. We didn't have whirlpools, and we didn't have saunas, and we didn't have masseuses, and we didn't have any of that. If I played today, I would be faster. And I was pretty fast, okay, and quick. I'd be faster, stronger, quicker, more endurance, jump higher. I would be so much better a basketball player because I had none of those things available to me. It's absolutely crazy how much better the guys that I played with, the Oscar Robertsons and Jerrywest, all of us, as good as we were, would be even greater playing today.
Wow.
And there you have it. That just sums it up. Shout out to rickbarry. I don't know the other girls. I don't know her name and everything. Joy Day Angela. Fine chicks, look good. But that's not the most important thing. The important thing is rickbarry has been saying this for a long time. Bob Cousy had to check Mr. JJ Jet Plane, who basically just came in being his white privileged self and being disrespectful to a lot of the analysts on their show. I don't like Stephen C. Smith, and you know what the C stand for, but it's his show, and you were allowed to just jump in and say and do whatever the hell you like so disrespectfully. And these are some of the things that I talk about. These are some of the things I call out. And a lot of the players from back in the day would dominate this era. Wilt Chamberlain would destroy this era. For one, he was a triathlon athlete. These athletes today, to me, are watered down. They're the generic version. He ate real foods. He didn't eat all this processed crap, all this, taking all these protein shakes and all of this stuff. You may have a lot of athletic guys today, but what these guys don't have today is this skill. And we talked about it last night. It was me, T, LB, Trey, and Montrese in there. Shout out to those guys. Detroit T, was bringing up a point. Like, for example, LeBron James. Has he really gotten better every year? He's never got a post game. He's never learned how to master the mid-range shot. He's never learned how to master the three-point shot, even though he got better shooting from there. He's never really enhanced his game. You have Jaylen Brown, who can't go left good, but athletically could do everything he wants. Tatum is very skilled, but he doesn't have that dog in him to basically go to the next level, and sometimes he takes bad shots. He wants to shoot all these threes for no reason. So it's a lot of things this new era doesn't do well. Like, we don't really have floor generals like we used to have. Denver has one. The centers now are the floor generals. They're the ones running the ball up the court, getting everybody involved. And a lot of times, you don't really see that from everybody. Rickbarry was a monster, like, seriously, on the court. If he played in his era, dog, he would destroy him. Like, that's why we're talking about last night. Somebody asked Dream Team or Redeem Team. The Dream Team would win because Chris Mullin and them would dog walk on LeBron. They'll destroy him. Yeah, LeBron will try to bully ball and do all of that. You're not going to bully ball them guys. It was a different era. It was a different physicality. He wouldn't be able to handle that. Wouldn't be able to handle it. So, these are the things that people don't take into consideration. People, I think, look at stats too much, and they got to understand the game was played different. Guys in that day didn't play for stats. They really didn't keep all the stats. So I don't get how we keep having this debate like, oh, Michael's the greatest and everything, when they didn't record everybody's stats. They didn't record Oscar Robertson getting triple doubles like his first 5 years, I believe, 4 or 5 years. And then when they finally realized it, they started recording it. Wilt Chamberlain was getting quintuple doubles. They just never recorded it. Bill Russell, they weren't recording it. Jerrywest was out there probably the best scorer next to Oscar Robertson. They didn't record a lot of things. There was a lot of centers back in that day. It's just that Wilt and Bill Russell were like head above shoulders, those guys. And see, you just get tired of all the disrespect, all the I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to be disrespectful. It's about, this era is more about disrespect than actually getting respect. And it's sad. These guys are very talented. I love watching them play, but it's just this new era of internet. This new era of internet and social media and everything, it warrants people to be disrespectful. And that's where I draw the line. It's a lot of guys saying, oh, well, the football players today, they couldn't, the players back in the day couldn't play in this era because of all the rules and everything. They could play. They would adapt to the rules, and they would honestly be a lot better. To me, they were more fundamental back in the day than they are now. Now it's just like, you could have speed or be athletic and boom, you're there. I don't know. But shout out to rickbarry for calling that BS out. jjredick, he talks all this trash. I'm like, dude, you wouldn't have did shit back in the day. If you played against rickbarry would shut you down. Jerrywest would shut you down. I mean, hell, Pete Maravich would run circles around you. So it's like, what are we talking about? You talking about Oscar Robertson would dominate everybody. Who would have stopped Oscar Robertson? I mean, see, this is the thing. We got to stop listening to a lot of these young guys, these young analysts trying to get their name known, trying to do shock values like that bum Shitty McCoy. Shitty McCoy the same way. He the same way. He wants a hot take instead of giving you information. You got dumbass people like Gilbert Arenas. It's like talking about Bill Laimbeer wasn't good, wouldn't have done. Bill Laimbeer was probably the first stretch five in history, and he could defend. And he could pass from the post and top of the key. Did you know that, Gil? No, you don't know that because you're an idiot. You're an idiot. And see, by being disrespectful and being an a-hole, that gets you farther now than it would have back in the day. When I was, not back in the day, but when I was growing up, the time I was growing up. That's not back in the day, sorry. So that's just how I feel. Bob Cousy, a lot of these guys today play their game like Bob Cousy. I mean, it's just facts. It's just facts. It's just honesty. So people can get mad. People can go off. It's like, whatever. It's whatever. So, thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you can donate to the page by going to the description box, hitting that link to my Cash App to donate whatever your heart's desire. I'm probably going to have another StreamYard, guys, around 5-something, 6, preseason football. I'll probably have another live stream. So thank you guys, man, for tuning in, for your love and everything, man. Also, if you want to donate, you can, like I said, go to the description box, hit that link to my Cash App, or if you want to Zelle me, there's a number there in the description box where you guys can, of course, donate that money to me by typing that number in on Zelle. You guys can super chat when we go live or premiere video, and you guys can do a super thanks. Do a super thanks. You can leave that in the comment section. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do a StreamYard today a little later. I'm going to see if I can pump out a few more videos. Thank you guys, man, for your love and blessings. We are out. Deezy.